I just think you should consider, terminating the pregnancy if it was or incest or with a redhead, like the unforgivables,
About a year ago, I came out as bisexual. Female, colored, bisexual.
He found it first. What a day. What a day he must have been having.
I can't do this, I can't. Hi guys, it's Misha and welcome back to my channel. So this might be the hardest video that I've had to film so far because I hate stand-up comedy. No hate towards anyone that likes it, it's just I really don't understand. You're going somewhere expecting to laugh. So for me, it's just, I don't know, I always feel extreme cringe when I watch stand-up comedians on YouTube, for example. It's just like if the audience doesn't laugh, it's like, oh my god. That's not to say I've never seen a funny stand-up comedian, okay? I have seen some funny ones, but I should tell you that. I already know it's going to be difficult for me, but the fact that it's Amy Schumer, it's going to make it even more difficult, I already know. But yeah, so today we're going to be looking at woke comedians. We're going to start with Amy Schumer and look at some other ones, and they always seem to get politics involved, like Lilly Singh, Hannah Gadsby. They are feminists, but we're going to start with Amy Schumer. And the funny thing is, she had a Netflix special and it got such bad reviews, and so she blamed the alt-right trolls for the terrible reviews. She was even offered $11 million for this Netflix special, and she said that's not enough because the male comedians get paid more, but those comedians are funnier. So she's also become a lot more political over the years. She talks about gun control and abortion, all things that comedians must do, of course.
He's all about the integrity of the court, but not about women's integrity. And I tell jokes, but this court is a joke.
She also started to hate on Trump in a lot of her shows, so people just started to walk out, which is funny. But we're gonna start. Let's just look at some videos online. Here's a compilation of her live. This is on YouTube, and I think it's in 2019.
Nerdy's for real. They all got married. They keep their kids every time now. Everything. Oh, sorry. I always carry it to term, judgmental audience. I'm not even gonna think about it. I don't even know you anymore. And look, I'm not crazy. I just think you should consider, terminating the pregnancy if it was or incest or with a redhead, like the unforgivables,
Abortion, ha 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 ha.
Gorgeous girls here. Look at you guys, right? We do so much. Do you guys remember, do you remember bread? Remember bread?
Is she on something? What is she talking about? Bread?
It was mostly made of bread, and you would eat it and feel good. You wouldn't yourself and cry and be like, how can I do this to America? Let's just eat bread again. Can we just stop with all the showering and the whatnot?
How is that a joke? What's the joke?
Being funny, they apologize for not being articulate, they apologize for, this isn't going to be a good speech. I wonder what you make of that. How did we get to that place?
I think because so many people hate women. There's so much anger toward women.
No, it's because you're not funny. I hate that. She's blaming everything on sexism, Oh, I got bad reviews because people hate women. Or just maybe you're not funny. Here's a Bud Light commercial with Amy Schumer.
Here to discuss equal pay.
Women don't get paid as much as men, and that is wrong.
And we have to pay
That is wrong. It's not a fact.
more for the same stuff.
What?
Yeah, cars.
What?
Dry cleaning.
What?
Shampoo.
What? You pay more but get paid less? That is double wrong.
No. What are they talking about?
Calling everyone I know, and I'm telling them about this. This has got to stop.
Bud Light proudly supports equal pay. That's why Bud Light costs the same no matter if you're a dude or a lady.
Yeah, Mom, you have to pay more for a car than Dad. No one treats my mom like this.
That is the dumbest commercial I have ever seen. Hilarious. What's funny? That she's in a baby costume?
But I truly am, no joke, sorry for the loss of your friend Ryan Dunn. I know you must have been thinking it could have been me, and I know we were all thinking, why wasn't it?
Yeah, so his friend just died. I think this is her attempt at dark humor, but it's just not funny.
If you on your sweet wife or girlfriend's head and you don't tell
Ew.
her, okay? Best case scenario, this is what it looks like, okay? You're doing it and she goes, oh, okay, okay.
Is that all that she's capable of talking about?
But we know your noises. So this guy, we're having gross sex, and he lets out this fake, weird noise he's never made before, like, I'm like, oh, is your did all this?
Girl,
That's
what?
amazing.
How is the audience laughing? These aren't jokes.
But when we think like Law and Order, you picture SVU, right? Some chick, like me, like a girl looks like me running in the park, just like, I have a 1-bedroom and a dog, just really happy, right? Some crackhead pops out, he's like, bleh. Fucking throws you in a bush. I'm having with you, it's not your decision. You're like, no, that's the worst. That's the worst of it's other. It's not all black and white, you know? There is a gray area. Like, you've been raped. I can tell. There's... Have you? How old are you? You're like young. How old are you? 24. Have you been raped? No? Something to look forward to. I'm kidding. I'm not wishing that on her. I mean, statistically. No, but here's the thing.
Can you imagine a man making this joke? I would not even chuckle if this was a man making these jokes, right? They're just not funny. Because people will say, oh, people don't like her because they're just sexist, they hate women, they say that all women aren't funny. No, Amy Schumer isn't funny. Her jokes are not funny. It doesn't matter if she was a man. It would still not be funny.
I'm a little than the average bear. I'll be real about that. I'm no stranger to Plan B. I'll just say that.
No. It's just vulgarity.
But the sea creatures in Tennessee just... Not like overweight. I mean, like, pants are no longer an option. Kind of just like a long t-shirt with a Disney character on it, you know? There are couples down there where you'll see them and it looks like they've entered a silent contract to eat themselves to death together.
It's so funny because she's the one saying that she's a victim, right? People are always fat shaming her. Meanwhile, she's fat shaming people.
Free tampons. Honestly, someone will always hook you up. And you go, does anyone have a tampon?
Is it funny because she said it in a weird way? Is that supposed to make me laugh? Please help me. What am I missing?
And this girl was like, oh yeah, I do. What size? We ask each other. It's
please,
not even
no,
like, you don't even have to say the words. It's more of like a rhythm and motion. You have a big hole? Or is it a smaller hole? How about, do you have something in a gaping? How about that? Gaping days?
Okay, more raunchy jokes, body functions, and sleeping around. And she thinks that's peak comedy, and then making weird noises. It's so cringy.
About a year ago, I came out as bisexual. Female, colored, bisexual. The media has mentioned I'm a bisexual woman of color so much that I feel like I should just change my name.
You're literally the one talking about it. You're bisexual, we get it. Like, and then you get mad when people mention it.
I mean, one of the biggest fears of white America is that minorities are coming to take their jobs, you know what I mean? And honestly, we are.
Ha ha ha. Also, why is everyone bringing politics into it? You're there to make people laugh. Like, what? Why? Let's watch Hannah Gadsby now. Hopefully it's a little better.
I mean, a very particular part of my body called the pouch of Douglas. It's borderline not okay. But it is also a reminder that we do live in a world where everything has been named by men.
Do they only talk about being women? Is that their entire identity? Like, that's all that they can talk about?
Like, everything. Everything. And that was named after a man, Dr. James Douglas, who was an 18th century Scottish man midwife. What an uncomfortable collection of demographics that is. Like, do not headline your LinkedIn with that. That is a mistake. He found it first. What a day. What a day he must have been having. Just rummaging around a lady cadaver, rummage. Hobbies were different then. He must have just found her funny zip and then saw it sitting there, all void, no name, at which point Dr. James Douglas must have thought, well, this is it.
I can't do this. I can't. I think I'm done. I really cannot watch anymore. Okay, so that was absolutely terrible. I am so glad it's over. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and we'll see you all in my next video. Bye.